She's a diamond. She's a diamond girl. She's a diamond. Diamond, diamond, diamond. Hi YouTube, it's Princess Diamond. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing some boho knotless box braids. What's new? I wasn't going to post these because I have been doing boho knotless braids so much, but these came out so cute, and so I just thought I was just going to post it regardless. However, the hair that we're using, my client purchased from Amazon, and I would not recommend it. She started having issues with it matting up and tangling the very next day. So unless someone specifically is asking or wanting to know details to this hair, or maybe you want to know what to stay away from, I probably won't link it. But if you're interested, let me know. Then I'll ask my client and provide that link for whatever reason. But you guys can see how much hair I'm working with, and I'm not the type of braider. I don't charge extra for long hair or thick hair or anything, but I will say that braiding with long hair is a little bit more time consuming only because it's just a little harder to kind of like put the hair away. When you're working with shorter hair, it's easier to part and just put the hair up. But longer hair tends to get in the way, as you can see. Tends to get in the way, but we love it regardless, and we can still work with it, whatever. One thing I did want to show in this video though is just the difficulty of just parting in general, whether it's long hair or not. You guys, parting can be like a whole thing, and I know sometimes you guys may watch a video of someone doing braids or whatever, and it may seem just so easy, it just looks so effortless, but I just wanted to show you guys that no, as you can see, I am really taking my time and parting and reparting and reparting and reparting and going over these parts just to get it the way I want it. Like, it's not a quick and simple, effortless thing. Sometimes it is, but majority of the time, especially when you're kind of like mapping out, once you get in the groove of things, your parts start getting easier to do because you already have the other parts to kind of go off of. But those first couple parts, when you're trying to get the middle part, when you're trying to get that back part straight, ooh, those parts take time. They take time. So I just wanted to show that. I just wanted to show that process for anyone who is struggling with parting, and just to show that it is okay to take your time, and it is okay to repart and repart and repart and repart and repart. Even the most experienced braiders still have to, go over their parts 50 times sometimes. So don't let that deter you from braiding, or, just continue practicing and just making sure that you are working on your parts. If it doesn't look straight, go back and repart, even if it is the 30th time. It does make a difference in your overall braid look. And I'm not a pre-part girl, so I don't create all my parts first before I start braiding. I like to just braid as I go. I know that pre-parting helps a lot of people and it saves them time. I found that it doesn't help for me, because regardless if I pre-part or not, every time I get to that specific part of where I'm about to braid, I'm still going to go over that part right before I braid. So I feel like pre-parting for me just makes the process a little bit longer, because I will still end up going back and parting over it again right before I braid. But I am curious to know how many people prefer to pre-part rather than just braiding as they go, because I know that it does save a lot of people time. It just doesn't work for me. I wish it did, but I'm also not the like braid halfway and do all the braids halfway and then come back and finish the braids. Now I will do it like for a couple braids, and I'll only do it for a couple braids so that way I can just allow myself to sit on my chair for like a couple minutes to give my legs and my feet a break. So I'll do it for a couple braids sometimes, but I won't halfway braid the whole head and then go back and finish all of it. I'm just weird. I don't know. Again, I do know that it's something that helps a lot of people. It just does not work for me. I just gotta power through. Again, I'll only do maybe a couple braids if I'm feeling like, oh, I'm feeling nauseous, I'm feeling tired, I need to give myself a break and sit down for a little bit. So I'll braid half braids. I'll do like maybe 5 to 10 braids halfway down, and then sit down and continue with braiding it all the way through. That's just a way for me to just be able to rest my body, but it doesn't save me time. So I guess that's some of my braiding quirks, if you want to call it that. I tend to overpart a million times. I don't like to pre-part, and I don't like to halfway braid my braids. Let me know down below what are some of you guys' braiding quirks. Let's just have a chit chat. Also, you guys will see in the video that I am tucking her hair, which means I'm just hiding her natural hair color within the braid to just show more of that ginger color. And if you want to know or see a more in-depth tutorial on how to tuck, I do have a video on that. I will link right here for you guys to go and check out. In a little bit, I am going to slow down the video just to show you guys how I'm adding in the curly pieces to the braids, just for those who are wanting a more closer look at how I'm doing it. If you notice in the beginning of the video, the curly hair does have a blunt cut on one side, so that blunt cut is going to get braided within the braid, and then of course the other side is going to get left out. So I'm placing that curly hair right behind the braid, and the blunt cut is matching up with my middle section, and then the other curly piece, the long side, matches up with my right section, but I'm going to leave that out of the braid, and that blunt cut just gets braided right in with the braid as normal. So that's how I go ahead and add in my curly pieces. And then to help avoid the blunt ends from sticking out of the braid, I'll also use like my tucking technique, which again is linked down in the description for you guys to go and check out. When you're tucking the hair, that also will help a lot with hiding these blunt ends so they don't show through. I didn't add too many curly pieces to these braids, thank goodness, because I think it would have been a lot harder on my client seeing that this hair wasn't good quality. Because like I said, she started having issues with the curly hair tangling up and matting together the very next day. But for reference, for those who are interested in just the amount of curly hair that's added in, I did add only 3 pieces to each braid, and then you guys will see later on, instead of adding the curly hair at the very ends and just leaving them, we ended up just curling the ends of the braiding hair. So what I did was left a couple inches at the end of the braid and tied it, created a knot, and then did my curling rods and dipped it in hot water to create the curls at the bottom without using the curly hair. For the braiding hair though, I believe we used Expression Outre. I'm not exactly sure because I did do these a while ago, so I can't remember, but I will link the braiding hair down below because the braiding hair was fine. It's something that I've worked with in the past. No issues. She had no issues with the braids or the braiding hair. It was literally just the curly hair that started matting up together. So not really sure what was going on with that. I'm pretty sure we used 2 packs of this braiding hair. I don't remember the length that we used either, but I'll find all of that detail out. I know my client has the link because I know she purchased it through Amazon. So I'll get all that information from her, and I will link that down in the description for you guys below. And I did want to mention, I know a lot of people have asked and reached out to me wanting to know where I'm located, trying to book an appointment with me. I am located in Iowa, and I know a lot of people are not in Iowa, nor are they even around or near Iowa. But even so, I'm not accepting new clients right now because I am working out of my home. So just for privacy and safety, I'm not taking new clients. I kind of just do people's hair that I already know, clients that have already been coming to me, or those that, refer people, just trying to keep it safe and just for privacy reasons. I have been considering getting back into a shop. I'm not sure if I want to braid out of someone else's shop or get my own and just do my own thing. Still kind of up in the air right now. I still have my baby girl Imani. She's not yet in school, so is a lot easier just to have her with me. So if I was to get in the shop, it would not be until later this year when she is in school. But again, that's still just up in the air because I do enjoy just working from home. It's a lot easier. I don't have booth rent or rent in general. I don't have an additional rent to pay, so just makes it so much easier. But it is unfortunate in the sense that I don't get to meet a lot of you guys. Again, I know some of you have reached out through email, through IG, and I'm not able to accept new clients right now, but I wish I could. And if it does change in the future, I will definitely let you guys know. But as you guys can see, I knotted the ends of those, didn't braid it all the way to the bottom, just left a little bit of room. I took 3 braids together and now I'm just wrapping it around the perm rod. I did do these 3 at a time. You can do these individually. I did them at 3 at a time because I just didn't have a lot of perm rods to do all of them individually. So this was just me trying to save time. I do need to buy some more perm rods though, so that I prefer to do these individually, 1 braid at a time. I think the outcome would look a lot better and cuter, but we doing what we gotta do. But yeah, so I'm just wrapping these in the perm rods and then I'm just going to dip them in boiling hot water and then take them out and you'll see the curly ends. Yeah, let me know what you guys think of the braid, the curls, the braid colors. Leave some comments. Let's have some discussions and chats down in the comments below. Don't forget, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to give the video a like, a thumbs up, and also don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll talk to you guys in my next video. I hope you guys be blessed, stay protected, stay filled with love and peace.